Hey, so I thought I'd share with you guys my first culture victory on Civ 6. We were just talking last night that culture wasn't that easy. Got it done here on King difficulty, so you can see I'm with the Congo. Here's just kind of an overview of my territory. I've got 7 cities. Was able to get them all started pretty early on. You can see I got 103 tourists, needed 100, which I think is pretty low for culture. It's the lowest I've seen. And you saw the score there. I kind of dominated. Zooming in, you can see here's my capital. It's a pretty cool city. It's got the Coliseum up there. I about had the Stadio done, another stadium in my entertainment complex, the Redeemer, Mont St. Michael. Going up here, and you can see the Eiffel Tower is being built. The Opera House is right there. The Eiffel Tower is pretty cool because it increases the appeal of each tile by 2, which is huge for culture because it allows you to build a seaside resort, which you see right there. The seaside resort is key on increasing tourism. This nice little island city I built pretty early on. I was able to find that it's got one city-state on it, so it was an awesome city with some cotton up there. Down here you can see some more seaside resorts, and all those huts out in the trees, those are the Congo's equivalent to a neighborhood. And basically every game you play, you're going to have a housing crisis, and Congo gets their neighborhoods earlier than other civilizations, so that helps a lot. Yeah, so the big way that I was able to get this done is through my civics and the culture I'd created. You can see I had a trade, what I was doing for my trade routes there, and I'm going to show you now the civics I was using. So you can see I've got a couple different civics that were increasing tourism, which is obviously how you win with a culture victory. So that was key to getting that done. And then you can see that one where you get more for trading with foreign nations. That's why I had that trade route going to France. Before that, I was doing much more trade within my own civilization because I wanted the extra production you get from doing that trade. The growth was nice too, but the production to build all of the wonders I was building to increase my culture. So here you can see all of my great works, and this is also key for increasing your tourism. You can see I had quite a bit going on. I had a few themed archaeological museums, a few themed art museums, and the way you get themed museums, well, first, the reason themed museums are important is because you can see that one archaeological museum is, I think, creating 18 tourists, where that one in the bottom middle is creating 27. That's the power of a themed museum. And the way you get a themed museum with archaeological museums is that you have to have artifacts of the same era from different civilizations. Similar for an art museum, you have to have pieces of similar art. So that one in the middle left there, it's all portraits from different artists. So you can see I've got that one. I think I have a themed religious museum. But you can see that in the middle, that archaeological museum isn't themed, so it took me a second to figure out how to theme archaeological museums. And so that one only has artifacts from my own civilization, which is obviously a terrible idea. But then you can see those relics down there. So I got relic spots from one of the wonders I built. And the only way to get a relic is that you have a holy figure who basically dies in martyrdom. It gets killed by another holy figure in a holy war, and that creates a relic. Well, the Congo isn't able to found its own religion, but it does spawn holy figures from having other people's religion come to your cities. So I did have one holy figure that went out there with the ability to create a relic, but it was killed by a swordsman instead of another holy figure, so I didn't get the relic. So the last thing I did, you can see I've got like 3,500 gold left. At the start of the turn before I won, I had about 6,000, and I did 2 trades, one with Brazil and one with the Russians, the Spanish, sorry, to get those relics. It cost me about 2,500 gold, but it was well worth it because you can see they create quite a bit of tourists. The Congo also get a boost to the relics, the tourism from the relics. So yeah, so that's pretty much how I got this culture victory done. A lot of museums, a lot of seaside resorts, and a lot of culture. It was a lot of fun. I've been trying to do this with the Congo for a while, but I was not able to get it done until today. So